Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And bulldozing his way through. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker, 60 yards. And the Seahawks need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And looking to throw, Penix into the hands of London. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On a bootleg, it's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Got a man, it's London. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
That's another Falcons first down.
Now Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 1 now.
3rd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw, Penix. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Oh, this is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
40-yard line.
Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And a nice spin into some open field. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 40 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Seahawks 7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. The gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
At the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Running left is Walker.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, those defensive ends are like...
And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
39 yards.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air, Penix.
Man open, that's Ray McCloud. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Penix from the gun.
And that will be incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Going quickly out to the right side.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw again is Penix.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at at their own 30.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Second and 16 at the 38-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They're going to look to throw.
And caught by London.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2.
And for Darnold, this may be a free play.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Seahawks, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead.
Jason
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they went back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Operating from the gun, Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's got the hook up to McLeod. 20! Ooh, the juke. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ray McLeod, 48 yards.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
That ties the game.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
First down, Seahawks.
Darnold to throw.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Here comes 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 45-yard line.
Now Darnold.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Darnold.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gets you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
They'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play.
big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
For a Falcons. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. On the give, here's Robinson.
Down to the 25. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And the Falcons are going to win the game.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with